Camera is running. Clap. There's no need for clap because it is recorded straight to video, the audio. There's a little thingy there. Anyways, let's get going. Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel, the YouTube channel that is all about time-lapse and travel and photography and gear and social media and food. Not really about food, but lots of travel and photography and all that. Today I want to talk to you. Well, the reality is I got back from Belgium, and last time I did a recap video when I got back from a trip, and you guys seem to really like it and I enjoyed making it, so I'm doing another recap video where I talk to you about what I did and how many photos and videos I shot and all that. So and also about the gear, obviously. So this is the Belgium or Antwerp recap video. So I went to Belgium for 3 weeks visiting family and friends, and I held a workshop there all about time-lapse and hyperlapse. Good news, if you're into that, I'm actually developing a module that I can take anywhere. So whenever I go to a city, I can set up a workshop about time-lapse and hyperlapse. So if you're interested in those workshops, drop a comment down below. So that's coming in 2017, also the online ones. Anyways, this is a bit of an ad, but let's get into the stats. So 3 weeks in Belgium resulted in 520 gigabytes of data, which was spread out on 2 hard drives. In total, I shot 8,459 files. I shot 1,081 photos, which is a collection of family photos and little mission photos, adventures, rooftops, you know what it's like. I shot 996 cinematic clips. And what's a cinematic clip? A cinematic clip for me is just a slow motion video that I shot on the 1DX. The 1DX, by the way, is the camera that I'm shooting on now, which, there we go, has that nice focus movement on it with the dual pixel AF built in. Obviously, I shot some time lapses as well. I shot 5,519 time-lapse photos, which resulted in, let me cheat real quick, 22 time-lapse sequences, of which 9 were hyperlapse shots. And a hyperlapse, in case you don't know, is a time-lapse on steroids. It's pretty much where you release the camera and you move it, 1 step or 1 meter at a time, and it gives you this really nice, journey through time and space, as it's once been described to me by a TV director, which was quite cool, and I actually quite like that. Also, in total, I shot 9 vlogs. They're not in a playlist. Maybe I should put them in a playlist, but you can go back to previous videos when you're watching this one and find the Belgium vlogs, which included roof-topping and no sunrise adventure, but another roof-topping adventure in Antwerp. There was one in Brussels, one in Antwerp. Some other missions, good stuff. Unfortunately, we missed out on a helicopter vlog. We're supposed to go in a heli over Antwerp with Alban, but that didn't happen because bad weather, unfortunately. So maybe next time, hopefully next time. And then as for gear, the gear that I brought, I told you before, it's the 1DX Mark II, which is my favorite camera by far. It shoots amazing stills, shoots great video. All the video that I've been shooting has been HD, so 1920 by 1080 pixels. It has the capability to shoot 4K, and I've been experimenting with it. Actually, just got back from shooting some stuff with it. It's just the file sizes are enormous, and the people that watch my stuff, I think it's less than 3% of you watch my stuff in 4K when it's available in 4K, so I'm not sure if that's worth it. Yes, there is an argument for future-proofing, but this is just the the little cinematic clips. All my time-lapse edits, they've always been 4K, going back to I think late 2011. So I think I was ahead of the curve with 4K uploads there. So that's quite interesting. I also brought a 5D3. By the way, this is the bag I brought. This is because I didn't bring the drone this time. This is a low pro AW450 Pro Trekker. Sorry, it's a 450 AW, not an AW450, which holds quite a lot. It is an enormous backpack, as you can see. It's hard to go stealth with this one. So, what did I bring? I brought come on baby, a 5D3 that I barely used, really. With the 5D3, I brought a 24mm 1.4 lens, which is a beautiful piece of glass, and I really enjoy shooting with it. It just has an issue when pulling focus pretty much with the 1DX. You see some sort of vignetting in the edges. The keen eyes amongst yourselves would have noticed that maybe in some of the cinematic clips. But that being said, it's just a beautiful piece of glass. And yeah, the 5D3, barely used it and probably won't do it next time. I don't know, it's always difficult to try and predict if you'll use two cameras or not. I was on this roof with Alban on the first rooftoping vlog in Antwerp, had the two cameras, only used the one, so next time we went rooftoping, only brought one camera, and then I really regretted it because, yeah, that's just how it goes, I guess. Other glass that I brought, I needed a wide angle. I didn't want to bring the 11-24, which is, I mean, look at the size of it. It's so big. It's special and beautiful and awesome, but it's just a bit too big. It's not a travel lens at all. So I brought my old 1740 f4 lens, whoops, which is actually, it was the first L lens that I bought. So it holds, you know, a special place in my gear gear shelf. Still a good lens, not the sharpest, but it's lightweight. It's got the 77mm thread on the front, so I can use all my filters on it, just like on the 24 or the 7200 2.8 that I also didn't bring. I brought the 7200 f4, which I actually bought for. I bought this lens specifically for the trip to Vandeputte, which I'm sure you're familiar with, hopefully. If not, there's a playlist. This lens is half the weight of, come on, this is so awkward. Okay, there we go. So this is the same focal length, 70 to 200 millimeters, but this is a 2.8, and this is a f4, which means it's got a smaller hole inside through which the light travels. Let me show you the 2.8 as a reference. I've got a polarizer on there, so I have to unscrew the filter. Whoops. Alright, so different hole sizes. It's more noticeable from the front, I think. Actually, I don't know. Can you see that? Yeah, it's definitely more noticeable. So I didn't bring this one, I brought this one because this one's half the weight. I think it's about 700 grams or something. And you know, it's the little things that make the difference. So actually, didn't shoot a single photo with this one, so it's not coming with me next time. Or if it's coming with me, I'll have to force myself to shoot with it. And then my number one lens that I use everywhere all the time is the 24/7 f4. It's got a image stabilizer built in. It's got a macro switch or a macro button there. It is tack sharp. It's an awesome piece of glass. It's reliable, it's great, it's lightweight, 77mm filter thread, you know, all that jazz. And you'd know it by now if you've been watching for a while. This is my favorite lens because it just covers everything. Then for the vlogs, this is the Rode Video Micro. Oh, there we go. It's this thing, Rode Video Micro. Doesn't need a battery. It's just a really small little mic that goes on top of the camera. And this is a dead cat or a dead kitten, which actually stops the wind from creating that roughly wind noise. So that's my mic. For the 1DX, I brought two batteries. I only have two batteries. They're about 260 bucks a pop, but they last you a full day pretty much. I brought one filter aside of my circular polarizer, which is this one, which makes the sky look awesome pretty much. My new 10-stop format high-tech ND filter, which is a screw-in filter for long exposures during the daytime, which is quite nice in time-lapse. It looks nice. It's got a bit of a color cast, as you can probably see in the reflection. It's a bit bluish, but it's good. And I'm shooting raw photos anyway, so I can change the white balance and the colors. Also brought the G5X, which is a lovely little camera, and I didn't use it at all. So I could have saved quite a bit of weight. Totally forgot about this thing. This is a Hoya circular polarizer for the 40mm lens that I'm actually shooting on right now. So that's the 40mm 2.8. And then I also brought the, you can guess it probably the 50mm 1.8, and I also didn't use this one at all. It's the, come on baby, focus. It's the, yeah, 50mm. Cheap but great lens, and it's got STM focusing, which is different from the USM focusing in the red ring lenses. The 40mm has it as well. Then I brought a couple of these intervalometers, remotes. I brought 2. I've got like 5 of these. They're so expensive, it's stupid. And memory cards, little pouch. I've got I don't have a favorite. I've got Lexar, I've got SanDisk, I've got Lexar 128 gig SD cards. Whoops. Man, it's always a challenge getting this in focus. Oh, yeah, oh, look at it fighting. There we go. That's the one. So 128 gigs. Barely used it. Actually, didn't use it. Then this is from my Atomos Shogun. This is the housing for an SSD. Inside of this is a 500 gigabyte SSD hard drive, and inside this thing is a 1 terabyte SSD drive. Super fast to edit on. The downside with this thing, and that's why I still bring this one, is every now and then it freezes up your computer, which is quite annoying. And I guess you're wondering, what are these patches here? Well, that's just good old Velcro, baby. And it actually Velcros. Where's my laptop? Oh, it's here. It actually Velcros to the back of my Mac. So it just sticks on there for on-the-go editing. It's quite easy. Anything else in this bag? Oh, a little cleaning kit. This is a Zeiss fluid and pen, and obviously a little blower and a little cloth to clean stuff, and I brought some extra batteries. And then obviously the really boring stuff, I also brought chargers and cables, and I doubt you want to see that. I don't even want to see that. So that's pretty much what I brought. This trip to Belgium was way more productive than usual. Usually I just really slow down heaps and barely shoot and spend time with family and friends. But I don't know what made the difference. I was really driven to create stuff, so I shot all those vlogs and all these time lapses, and I'm actually working on a little cinematic edit right now, which might be the upload after this one. I'm still trying to do like per week 3 videos, which is pretty damn stressful, but you got to be consistent on YouTube, obviously. So the idea is to do 1 video blog, 1 cinematic clip, be it a bigger edit or a smaller one, and then 1 video like this where I talk about gear or a tutorial or a little opinion piece. One of the pieces that I'll be shooting this or next week is a video about the YouTube post notifications. Over the past couple of months, you would have noticed quite a few jokes that I've been making about post notifications, like on the road trip with Timothy. And I feel very double about it, but it is important for you guys, well, for me, for you guys to turn on post notifications. But I'll make a whole separate video about that. And yeah, I think that's about it pretty much. I feel like I don't even have to say it anymore, but I will. Thank you so much for watching. Turn on post notifications, blah blah blah, subscribe if you haven't already. Any questions, drop them down below. It's been a while that I've done a Q&A video, so I feel like we're ready for that. Also, a good platform to reach me is Twitter. A lot of YouTubers are on Twitter, and I'm on Twitter a lot as well. I feel like it's a good platform to communicate with YouTubers, and YouTube comments often disappear because there's just such a big stretch of stuff, and yeah, Twitter is quite useful for that. So matjoez on Twitter, as on any other platform, Facebook and Snapchat and Instagram, obviously. So yeah, any questions, you can hit me up there and I'll try to reply and put them in a Q&A video soon. Anything else? Oh yeah, I cancelled my Mavic order because I ordered it early October, and up until 2 or 3 weeks ago, still no news on it. So I was like, you know what, fuck it, I'm just gonna keep my Phantom 4 Pro. And then I got back from Belgium, and my girlfriend Amelia was like, bad news, I dropped your Phantom. So it actually fell down this, whoops, fell off this shelf, and some little bit went missing, which is that bit in the leg here. Whoops. And that's the, oh, come on, there's so much stuff on this desk. It's this little piece, and I can fit it on there, but it doesn't actually clip in, so I need some tape or something, and that's how I'll fix it. Anyway, completely getting sidetracked. So yeah, this is going to be the end of the video, which is a very random shoot, by the way. I was like, oh, I need a video for tomorrow. Let me shoot this one. Whew. All right, this has been going on for a while. Fam, thank you so much. Swoosh fam, by the way. Swoosh fam, thank you so much. English, what's going on? I'm still pretty jet lagged, so that's what's up. Thanks for watching. I will see you soon. No post-credit scene this time, except for my sweaty forehead, because Sydney, you are humid AF. See you soon, guys.